So if you turn on the TV this week, you saw Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, and meanwhile, you're thinking, I can't pay my rent. So why are so many people struggling? Why can't they afford their rent? Author Peter Fraze put it this way: capitalism inverts the logic of scarcity and abundance. It tries to impose scarcity where none need exist, while at the same time treating truly scarce things as though they are actually unlimited. You'll see landlords charging crazy rents when there's no lack of rooms or even buildings. There are enough empty homes in this country to give each homeless person at least six houses. Point is, there is no logical reason for anyone to be homeless in this country, or even hungry in a country where we throw out 40% of our food. There's no reason someone shouldn't be able to afford life-saving medication that's not scarce. It's not scarce. Famously, the EpiPen, which saves people from deadly allergic reactions and only costs a few dollars to make, the EpiPen increased in price from about $100 for a pack of 2 pins in 2009 to over $600 last year. When that happened, there was no scarcity of EpiPens, all right? It was just capitalism being a bitch. Here's another example: seeds, right? Seeds to grow plants. They're not scarce. So Monsanto created seeds that are patented and have to be repurchased every cycle. They then sued farmers who saved seeds. Monsanto found a way to make something scarce that is not scarce, and now they make billions from it. Our reality is based on a lie. See, normally when something is illogical, it bugs us, right? It makes you feel, right? It makes you a little sick to your stomach. That's how we should all feel about our free market capitalist system that is literally destroying everything around us. Have you noticed? This idea of false scarcity is not a small matter. As Peter Joseph said, pick up any introductory textbook on market theory and you'll notice the rationale of the market's very existence starts with one basic premise: resources and means are scarce. That idea then justifies competition, self-interest, hierarchy, inequality, and oppression. So this illogical basis is the root of much of the world's greed, misery, exploitation, destruction, slavery, phones only designed to last 1 year before you toss them out. You know, Donald Trump, this system created Donald Trump. There is no reward in the market economy for creating sustainability or abundance or being selfless. So the economy wants insecurity and deficiency. Emotional insecurity, groomed to be rectified by material gain, neurotically becomes a positive feature of culture as it helps the market system work via increased demand. Our system wants you depressed, scared, and unhappy. Because happy people don't buy, all right? They don't need anything because they're happy. Scared people want things. Lonely or insecure people want things. This insecurity is created day in and day out by the market itself in the form of advertising. We take in at least 1,000 ads and brand names per day. By definition, everyone is selling you one thing: need. Need. You're not clean enough, not hot enough, not rich enough. Your pillows aren't soft enough. It's not just commercials, right? Our whole culture now reinforces this idea. We've all been socially engineered to want and need and buy and show off the things that we have once we get them. Here's another example. The 2008 financial crisis was caused by the endless greed and fraud of Wall Street. And while no one was prosecuted for those crimes, millions of people lost their homes. And there were an estimated 10,000 suicides linked to the related Great Recession, as well as 500,000 deaths worldwide from cancer due to the resulting lack of coverage for medical care. Those people died because of a scarcity that doesn't actually exist. There is real scarcity in our world, but the real kind our system completely ignores. As Peter Fraze points out, when it comes to our ecosystems, businesses will, whenever possible, extract resources with no regard to their potential exhaustion and dump their waste into our air and water. Rather than calculating the rate of consumption and the carrying capacity of the earth, capitalism exploits everything to exhaustion. But people are fighting back against this psychopath system in a variety of ways. One of those is with decentralized development and open collaboration for the common good. Like someone puts a bridge, then everyone can use the bridge. Well, people are doing that with other stuff. There's open source software and hardware based on the concept of benefiting humankind rather than enriching a select few. And now there are even open source seeds created by a German nonprofit called Open Source Seeds. Open Source Seeds created a new repository of genetic material that can be accessed by farmers around the world in perpetuity. Our reality is based on a lie, a fairy tale. And that fairy tale causes endless misery, suffering, and death with absolutely no empathy. We're at a fork in the road, and we can either take the path forward or the psychopath forward.